Just finishing the shares. What I care to promote self and not hit yields. Hair dog barking so loud you can't hear it all the way from the downstairs. What a place to be. Guessing we're starting with grinding, or more specifically getting the moonstone, cause good lord, getting that moonstone was well overdue. So I might as well just get it now that I finally unlocked the ability to backtrack to Peter City, and more specifically Mount Moon. Might as well just get it out of the way and all that. I already got my big barrel for the day. Funny enough, I just opened up the Switch and realized that I was right in the middle talking to the lady on my main file and watching her slowpoke in that. So I was actually able to get 2 big pearls in one day just because I started animation of talking to her yesterday. Somehow my Switch remembered that I was paused overnight and just able to finish that dialogue up and talk to her again. Stream seems to be going smoothly excuse me. Stream seems to be going smoothly today, which is good in itself. As you may know, I was live earlier today just to do a little quick retrospective of my time with Community Day today. So I'm really tempted to keep this a shorter stream just because I already streamed today. But I think now I think more about it's going to depend on how long it takes to get the Moonstone, because I like to record at least one episode to actually feel like a productive live recording session. But I don't want to just leave it alone either. Alright. Okay. With that, I think we got everything I want out of the way. So, game plan is going to be just go through here, catch anything I run into along the way, and hope that gives me just a little bit of experience to help bump ourselves up. I mean, I did just say catch everything along the way. I mean, worst case scenario, if it doesn't give us experience, it'll at least be useful for the candy. Plus I got so many Pokeballs. Yeah, and it's still green. This is a perfect opportunity to burn all of our Pokeballs as well. Did I ever get Sparrow on the call decks? I don't know. It's been, if we have, it's been a hot minute. Let's go. My last attempt to do a Kanto playthrough ended right in the middle of Mount Moon. So maybe that was just some of the pressure to actually get through Mount Moon as quickly as possible. Also, I didn't realize the fact that I actually would be able to... I don't think I realized just how likely it was going to be for me to use a Pokemon that required a Moonstone at the time, so I'm it's okay if I don't pick up a Moonstone, it's not like I'm actually going to need it. Also, I talked over it, but I want to backpedal a little to highlight the humor of just how that Zubat literally spawned on top of me. I mean, I wouldn't say I had 0 time to react. It was a 0.1 second that I could have reacted to, but I'm it's not worth the effort. I'm kind of trying to catch some stuff along the way to get a little more experience for the party members lagging behind anyways. Though the Zubat is kind of making me regret taking the time to try to catch it. So it's just living up to the Zubat hype. You got a little cool you gotta feel when you're a Zubat after all. Is it just my imagination, or did that cry sound a little bit more low tone than the Zubat normally does? I mean, I was using my Pokeball Plus quite a bit today because Community Day and all, and I did have plenty of time to get it on the charger, but I apparently was just too lazy to do so or something. So who knows? I mean, if people talk about their Pokemon Go Community Days in the chat, well, I'm not gonna stop them from doing so, but I probably because try to avoid going into my own Pokemon Go stories, only just because I just did a stream a couple hours ago where I just talked about that. So if you want to catch my opinions on that, I recommend just going back to check that VOD. If you don't watch Twitch VODs, then it'll be up on YouTube next week, along with the audio version of the podcast. So I think I just gotta press A in front of every set of rocks I see, until I eventually find the Moonstone that I'm looking for. The weird thing is that there should have been one that was not hidden. That's just like in the Pokeball item out on the open. But again, I was probably rushing through this place, so it was fairly likely that I missed one or two along the way. Also, this wouldn't be a bad time to like swap outfits, because we're not going through the whole rocket thing anymore. By the way, did anyone else catch the Pokemon Go news? Like, I wouldn't blame you if I missed it, because it was just like all over the place. But the fact that they like upgraded Nanobat berries in that game, so they funny enough, I would say they act the same way they do in this game, where instead of just like slowing down the Pokemon and making it jump around less, it literally just pauses them into place. Which I mean is good. I personally always been fine with Nanobat berries the way they are, but I feel like it's a common sight for people to just, oh, Nanobat berries are useless. They're the most useless item in the game. Hopefully that change will like make it change some people's opinions. That I finally saw a Gen Girl like go into item finder mode. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Just trying to Joy-Con drift my way through. Okay, I gotta get my priorities straight. I want to get that Paris, but first find the Moonstone. I mean, unless the Paris frickin' comes to me. First, I want to find the Moonstone. I'm gonna catch the Paris. Hopefully we can have a one Pokeball wonder. Possibly, perhaps. All that trouble and I didn't even put it up to the mic for the Pokedex. Oh well, I can do it later. For now, I'm not screwing this up again. Okay, so it stops around here. I mean, it makes me suspect that it's in this first rock, because I do recall them being behind rocks. No? Really? It's going really fast again. Yeah, I thought it was these rocks. All that for a big mushroom, really. All that fuss. And it wasn't even the Moonstone. Oh well, I'm pretty sure the Moonstone would be in a more obvious place anyways. But now I have to super repel. I can't even like get EXP because I have that repel running about. Well, at least there'll be less distractions on our way to the next hidden item. I don't even think it doesn't even need to be a hidden item. I just want that Moonstone. And I know you get at least one in Mount Moon. Nah. I was actually a little worried about that. And of course, the moment they're all back the moment I put the repel. Well, I mean, I was just saying that I missed catching things because I was hoping to get some EXP to make up for the whole grinding experience. And let's... Preferably not a video walkthrough, because that would be too distracting. So, according to this guide, you can find moonstones quite easily in Mount Moon early game as hidden items. They appear in the craters that you see on the ground inside the dungeon and respawn every 24 hours. So you could hypothetically farm for them. I mean, that's not a moonstone, but it's better than the last thing I found. I wonder if that's all the craters or just some of them. You can tell when you get near the stones because your partner's tail starts to wag really quickly. We found in the second basement of the dungeon in the image below. I will keep that image in mind. I'm pretty sure we only need the one. But now I'm just gonna check every crater, because if that can save me the time of like trying to follow my partner's tail in the right pattern, all the better. I mean, at least it's free XP. I say as I like throw my Pokeball in the complete rock. This is the sort of thing that doesn't really do well without a visual cue. I threw my Pokeball to the right, but my game threw it to the... I threw to the right, thought I was going to miss it, but the game somehow registered it to throw to the left, just as I was going to that left. Alright, if I could... I guess I gotta catch a Geodude if I want to check this crater. If you're later on in the game, you can find an additional moonstone as a hidden item in the Copycat's house next to our Clefairy dolls. That is actually useful information. Like, if I wasn't already in Mount Moon, I'd just do that and screw like going on this wild goose chase for the moonstone. Hey, we found one. That said, I think I'm gonna like go for the rest of Mount Moon just to double check any craters along the way. Because I'm not gonna complain if we have 2 moonstones, because that way I can like evolve Todd and or Cindy if I so please. So while we're here, and since this is technically not a real episode, I might as well. Speed boost, but I kind of just want to move this process along. And the last, it doesn't look like the Mr. Mine's gonna like get enough EXP to actually do anything. Though that did kind of give me an idea. You know, we're almost out of here. I might not catch the Onyx. Not really gonna keep this catch chain going. Specifically on Paris once we get out of here. You know what? I mean, you're in Onyx. I can afford to give you a great ball. You know, if I could actually line this up to actually get a great or excellent throw, then maybe we actually be able to catch the frickin' thing. Come on, one more time. Come on. Got tough candy and some raspberries. So I guess now's a good time as I need to like reveal my game plan. I think like this Mr. Mime is so far behind levels that I should just leave it in the daycare, and like we got a way to grind money now, so if it gets too high in level I can just like grind money off screen. And once we go for that, maybe someday the Mr. Mime will catch up to our level. So I'm gonna just use Jingle to fly over there before we actually start the episode for real. No, why not? I think like if I do actually spend enough time with your partner to play, it's kind of like Pokemon and Me and other games in that, where like they become stupid OP. Alright. I think I'm trying to debate the best place to go to actually get to the daycare. I think Carillion City is my best bet. Also, since we're actually out of Digless Cave, I think it's fair to like have someone come out here. You know what? Medley can come out, and when we actually get the main team together again, I guess I'll just assign a new party member. Did I ever check out the bike shop in this game? My collection is impressive. I won't let you ride or buy one. Feel free to take a look. Oh boy, that might make go saying. I don't know. I guess I'm glad I didn't get the long-winded version of his discussion. And again, RIP bikes. Riding Pokemon replaces bikes in this game, which makes it a little bit of a shame we don't have a Pokemon we can ride. No, if one of our party members doesn't evolve to state that we can ride them, then we'll just catch some. I'll just transfer something from Pokemon Go that I know will be rideable. Alright. Yeah, let's drop off to Mr. Mime and just see if we can somehow get caught back up with the rest of the team. Oh wow. This is actually like so fitting. It's kind of funny. I mean, like, the joke would work a little better if it was a little closer to the fence. But it's almost like it's got an invisible wall right above the fence, and I just find that amusing for some reason. I don't think I've ever actually used a daycare before, so I didn't even know that they'd like load a little place for your Pokemon to hang out. I didn't know they actually show you the Pokemon just chilling and vibing in the daycare. So long, Mr. Mime. Perhaps we'll see you again someday. Probably not, but who knows. That said, we opened up a slot. We opened up a slot in our party. You know, I should have done it with the Pikachu, because we actually don't have an electric type. And Lee hasn't had action in a while. Lee could use it more, but I don't know. I mean, the thing with Let's Go Eevee, your starter pretty much covers any element you possibly need. So if there's like a weak link in your team, just give your Eevee moves that match up with that. Alright, so who do I want to come in? I think like I'm about to start the actual episode, so time to bring the main team back into play. Which means, sorry Medley, looks like you're gonna have to sit in the bench again, because definitely want to keep 69 or want to keep our big boys and girls. We want to keep our big girls in the back. Oh wow, I just realized, if this ends up being our final team, everyone but Glitchis is going to be a boy. I'm not sure if that actually means anything, but it's an conversation, nevertheless. Now, yeah, I probably should spend more quality time with Janet Girl, because one, Janet Girl's amazing and deserves it, but two, I know there's some buffs that come with having your partner bond with you. And that might be a good thing to showcase in an LP, because especially in an LP, where like in the back of my mind I want to compare it to some of the older Kanto games in the mix. And yeah, like an OP system, like a buddy system that allows you to dodge hits, shake off poison, and Lord knows what else. Probably would be a good thing to showcase. So, I got anything for you, Jen Girl? Unfortunately, my berry supply is a little tight. Like, unlike a lot of items in this game, I don't really see a good way to grind. Yeah, the whole Hayes is a little weird, because you don't really, there's no pointer on the Switch, so you don't exactly point. kind of more of a tilt. But maybe part of it's just the factor that I have. Maybe part of it's my recording setup, though. Maybe that's also some of the reason why I have wonky things with the catch mechanics sometimes. One more pet for the joys and all. And we really should record an actual episode. Like, I think I spent so long, I think I actually have to put a little bit of effort to actually edit it down to actually justify making it an episode. Oh, Jenny Girl's got a gift for us. There's like little things like this that would be worth showcasing, like our partner getting us a souvenir, which is a ball made out of mud that's been polished for some long time that the surface is very shiny. I don't know how Jenna Girl made mud shiny, but Jenna Girl's a goddess, and we don't question her. I mean, she shares the name with a with someone who's so OP and awesome that she might as well be a goddess. But that's a discussion for another time in another game. Alright. So last time when we were actually paying attention to the plot, we were in Celadon City, fought Team Rocket and knocked them out of the way. So I think we will go to Lavender Town.